time for the KYNT Nebraska High School Football Game of the Week, being brought to you by the Explorers Credit Union, Moody Motors, the Bank of Hartington, BillionAuto.com, Avera, Mount Marty University, Christensen Well and Irrigation, Top Crop, and Security Bank. Now let's go to the field with Tehl and Scott on KYMTV Sports.
Our Northeast Nebraska Game of the Week coming at you now live from Hartington, Nebraska this time. This is a matchup in Class C2 of number 1 versus number 3. This is the final week of the regular season. We go to the playoffs, opening round of the playoffs next week right here on KYN-TV, as well as streaming live on our Hot Country 93.1 Facebook page. Playoffs in Class C2 start next week, and the regular season finale is this week. The last couple of years, we have finished the regular season with this matchup. It is one of the premier matchups in the state. It is number 1, undefeated, Norfolk Catholic. They have not lost a game since 2021 when they lost in the state championship game. Since then, they have had back-to-back undefeated seasons that result in state championships. They've won 2 straight without a loss, regular or postseason. And then this year, undefeated 8-0 going into the final week of the regular season. Cedar Catholic, one of their main rivals. Cedar Catholic met Norfolk Catholic in the championship game just 2 years ago. Norfolk Catholic was able to win that championship, and that started this 2-year, maybe 3-year stretch for Norfolk Catholic. For Cedar, they are 7-1 on the season. Their only loss, an opening week loss on the road at one of the toughest teams in the state in Boone Central, who is currently ranked at number 8th in terms of seed points. Boone Central won that game in week 1 as it was a very, very close contest, 14-point game on the road at Boone Central, the only loss in week 1. 7 straight wins for Cedar Catholic. Almost all of them have been blowouts. Only one of them has been within 6 points, and that was at Oakland Craig last week. Only times they've had close games are when they're on the road. Cedar Catholic's home tonight. This is going to be a fun matchup between 2 teams that know each other very well, 2 coaches that know each other very well, and fans that don't like each other. This is going to be a great one. This is KYN-TV's coverage, our Northeast Nebraska Game of the Week, and our pregame report courtesy of Moody Motors. If you're looking for that new or pre-owned vehicle, check out the inventory at moodymotors.com or stop out to Moody Motors in Niobrara. We'll take a break. We'll come back in a couple minutes, take a look at some of the stats of this broadcast going in, and we'll take a look at some of the leaders for Cedar Catholic and give you some names to keep an eye out for Norfolk. Back in 3 minutes on KYN-TV.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more. Farmers, are you ready to maximize your...
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
So, you need a new vehicle. What's the best vehicle for you? Where do you get financing? What's your trade worth? Answer all these questions and more at BillionAuto.com. You can compare 16 new car brands and thousands of used vehicles, all in the palm of your hand at BillionAuto.com. Plus, estimate the trade value of your vehicle in 2 easy steps. It's car buying made easy. Apply for credit pre-approval at BillionAuto.com. All applications accepted, not all approved.
With so many choices for students out there, life can become quite hectic. From choosing the right school to managing your finances, it can be hard to keep it all in check. Bank of Hartington is here to help you take the worry out of your finances. Our free Student Club checking includes all the features and benefits you'll need to start life out on the right path without the worry of hidden fees and charges. So if you're ready to enter that next stage of life, work with a fifth-generation bank who's had their roots planted firmly in Northeast Nebraska since 1934. Contact us today. Bank of Hartington, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you're in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody. Are you ready to drive home your savings? For a limited time, Explore CU is offering an incredible deal on auto loans. They'll beat your current auto loan rate by up to 2% on new and used vehicle refinances from other institutions. Choose from a variety of terms to fit your budget and lifestyle. Enjoy a fast, easy application and approval process with no application fee. Don't miss out on this fantastic opportunity to save. Visit us at explorerscu.com to learn more and apply today.
As a resident of Northeast Nebraska and fan of high school sports, I'd like to congratulate all area teams for a great season and making it to the playoffs. This is Bridget Whitmire with Whitmire & Associates Realty and Property Management. Keep your focus on the goal and keep working hard as a team. That's what I will do as your realtor. If you are ready to buy or sell your home, give me a call and we can work to achieve our goal. After all, buying or selling your home without a realtor is like playing football wearing ballet slippers. Bridget Whitmire with Whitmire & Associates, 402-357-2224.
All right, back here in Hartington, we'll keep it rolling on the Moody Motors pregame show as we take a look at that top 10 in terms of seed points and the polls overall. We'll start it off with the coaches poll, and we'll go through 1 through 10 in order. Number 1, Norfolk Catholic. Number 2, Bishop Neumann. Number 3, Cedar Catholic. Number 4, Battle Creek. Number 5, Oakland Craig. Number 6, Boone Central. Number 7, Malcolm. Number 8, Grand Island Central Catholic. Number 9, Raymond Central. And number 10, Kearney Catholic. Wood River and Aquinas Catholic also receiving votes. In terms of seed points, 1 through 10, Norfolk Catholic, Battle Creek, Cedar Catholic, Bishop Neumann, Malcolm, Raymond Central, Valentine, Boone Central, Doniphan, Trumbull, and Kearney Catholic. Those are your top 10 as we are getting ready for the playoffs to start. We are just a few hours away from the end of the regular season and the start of the 2024 Class C2 Nebraska playoffs. Let's take a look at some of the game stats today, brought to you by Christensen Well. Built on over 50 years of experience in the water well drilling industry and the geology of Northeast Nebraska, Southeast South Dakota, and Northwest Iowa. Braden Reifenrath will be the starting quarterback for the Cedar Catholic Trojans. He's got 499 passing yards in the season, 2 touchdowns to 2 interceptions. This is a running team. Take a look at the running stats. Brighton Whitmire has 99 carries on the season exactly. His first one will mark number 100. He has 871 yards and 18 touchdowns on the year. Braden Reifenrath, the quarterback, 442 yards, and that's with sacks counting against 9 touchdowns for him. And then Mike Ocado, the freshman running back, 431 yards with 2 touchdowns. Leading receiver for the Trojans tonight is Jamison Cotto, 23 receptions, 261 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Actually more than half of the total passing yards by this team have been caught by Jamison Cotto. He is their deep threat. For Norfolk Catholic, some of the players you need to keep an eye on. Callan Marshall is the junior quarterback who's played very well this year. Trevin Suckup, one of their starting running backs, along with Nathan Timmerman. They're going to have Hayden Kelly as the split end, and Max Hammond, their number 1 wide receiver. Braden Burback is the tight end. We'll talk a little bit more about the starters and the offensive line in just a couple of minutes. But first, let's take a break for the national anthem as we get rolling in this contest. You are listening to KYN TV's coverage of Northeast Nebraska high school football. Hartington-Cedar Catholic, Norfolk Catholic, number 1, number 3, set to do battle in under 10 minutes. Let's take another break for the anthem. We'll come back and we'll go over the starting lineups. Back after this on Hot Country 93.1 Facebook and KYN TV.
You want peace of mind that you're healthy. Support your breast health by getting a mammogram every year starting at age 40. Multiple Avera Breast Center locations across the region offer easy access. We'll create a screening plan that makes sense for you. You have access to specialized breast cancer experts should you need it. Find a screening location near you at avera.org/breast.
My name is Dr. Gibson, and teaching allows me to show my compassionate spirit. I instruct a lot of students that want to go into the medical fields. If I can teach them how to be compassionate and look out for others and even help each other, they'll be better in their careers. They will be better physical therapists, better doctors, better nurses.
Show your spirit at Mount Marty University and schedule a tour today at showyourspiritmmu.com.
Happy harvest, farmers! If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hartington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
Did you know that using your debit card to pay in stores, online, even within apps, has never been easier or more secure? Now there's a better way to pay with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Whether at the coffee shop, grocery store, or online, instead of making purchases using your plastic card, now you can pay with your smartphone, tablet, or smartwatch. Just touch, tap, pay the easy way with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Ask about it today. Member FDIC.
So, you need a new vehicle. What's the best vehicle for you? Where do you get financing? What's your trade worth? Answer all these questions and more at BillionAuto.com. You can compare 16 new car brands and thousands of used vehicles, all in the palm of your hand at BillionAuto.com. Plus, estimate the trade value of your vehicle in 2 easy steps. It's car buying made easy. Apply for credit pre-approval at BillionAuto.com. All applications accepted, not all approved.
With so many choices for students out there, life can become quite hectic. From choosing the right school to managing your finances, it can be hard to keep it all in check. Bank of Hartington is here to help you take the worry out of your finances. Our free Student Club checking includes all the features and benefits you'll need to start life out on the right path without the worry of hidden fees and charges. So if you're ready to enter that next stage of life, work with a fifth-generation bank who's had their roots planted firmly in Northeast Nebraska since 1934. Contact us today. Bank of Hartington, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
And we are out of the national anthem and ready to play this ball game. Cedar Catholic, Norfolk Catholic, number 1 versus number 3, ready to battle here in Hartington. Let's go over the starting lineups brought to you today by Security Bank. Score big with all the products and services offered at Security Bank. That's my kind of bank. We'll start it off with the road team, Norfolk Catholic. Their offensive starters, number 2, Hayden Kelly. Number 3, Trevin Suckup. Number 4, Callan Marshall as the quarterback. Trevin Suckup, running back. Hayden Kelly, the split end. Max Hammond, wide receiver. Number 7, Nathan Timmerman, junior running back. Number 18, Braden Burback, tight end. Number 52, Cale Putney, guard. Braden Flood, guard. Offensive line, Leighton Burback, tackle. Sean Clinch, tackle. And Owen Snodgrass is the center. For Cedar, on the offensive side of things, Jamison Cotto starting, Nolan Becker, Braden Reifenrath, Brighton Whitmire, Hunter Benson, Brady Hochstein, Jacob Steffen, Will Steffen, Jared Rutar, Ryan Pick, and Jack Christensen. We are ready to start off this ball game. Norfolk Catholic is kicking off to Cedar to start this one off. Both teams in red and white. It'll be the road team, Norfolk, that wears the white, and the home team gets the red since both teams have the same colors. There is the kick, and we are underway. Number 1 versus number 3. And a touchback on the opening kick. It goes over the head of Micah Cotto. So the starting offense for the Cedar Catholic Trojans marches out. The Norfolk Catholic Knights send out their defense. We'll go through the defense for Norfolk. Hayden Kelly, Trevin Suckup, Max Hammond, Gage Yostin, Nathan Timmerman, Aiden Core, Braden Burback, Oliver Daniel, Sam Johnson, Tyson Reisinger, and Sean Clinch. Cedar Catholic breaks the huddle, and they approach the football starting at their own 20-yard line after the touchback. They're going to split one player out to the left. That is Keaton Arns, everybody else in tight. I formation, double tight end. They're going to run it up the middle on this first play. Whitmire's got it, tries to bounce to the edge, and he is taken down after a very short gain of about a yard. First play in the books. Now teams can start settling in. One thing I've learned talking with players and coaches over the years at the college and high school level, after the first play is when the nerves start to finish. Up until that first snap, they're there. Reifenrath looking to throw here, going through his progressions, flushed out of the pocket, rolling to his left, throws downfield, has a man, it's Becker. Becker's got it. Becker in traffic. Becker cuts across the field. He's across the 50, the 40. He's hit at the 35 and down, but a big play for Cedar Catholic, Nolan Becker. "46 yards. Give him 45 officially is what it's going to be for Nolan Becker. 45 yards, and now they'll run up the middle. It's Whitmire. Whitmire breaks into the secondary. He's near the sticks. Good run for the running back of about 9. Reifenrath with 45 yards to start this one off as he went deep to Becker. Good protection from the offensive line, able to keep him clean there as he was in there for a while. 10:48 on the clock, first quarter. In motion is Cotto. He trips. They're going to give it off to Whitmire. Whitmire's got a first down run inside of the 20-yard line. Gain of 9 once again on that play. Beautiful fall evening. We'll go over our field conditions in just a moment, but Norfolk Catholic is Cedar Catholic, is in the red zone, driving on their opening possession. They're going to give it off to Cotto this time, I believe. That was the fullback. He's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. Number 9, yes, and that was Cotto. Gain of 2. He fell forward. 51 degrees with partly cloudy skies at kickoff tonight. We had high temperatures in the 60s today. Winds coming in from the north at 5 miles an hour. It is a beautiful night for football. Can't ask for much better in late October. 10 minutes to go in quarter number 1. They're going to run it up the middle again. Whitmire's got it. Whitmire hit early, and he's down inside of the 15. We're going to have 3rd and 6 now for Cedar Catholic. Another gain of 2. 3rd and 6. Now they're going to drop back into the shotgun. They've been under center the last two plays. Reifenrath splits a man out wide to the right. That's Whitmire. He's looking left after the snap. Throws the ball. Completed pass. First down. That's Cotto. Jamison Cotto's got it. Oh, excuse me. Well short. That was way shorter than I thought it was. Still got 3 yards to go to the sticks. .908 on the clock and counting. Cedar looks like they're going for it. Nope. Field goal. Here we go. Bodie Hochstein in to attempt the point after. Or the field goal, excuse me. 8:50 on the clock and counting. 4th down for Cedar. The drive stalls inside of the 10-yard line. They're sitting right on the 9. Kick is up. And kick is good. Cedar Catholic leads 3-0 after the opening offensive possession. 8:39 on the clock. We'll take a break. Come back and talk about that one in a couple of minutes. This is KYNT TV.
Are you ready to drive home your savings? For a limited time, Explore CU is offering an incredible deal on auto loans. They'll beat your current auto loan rate by up to 2% on new and used vehicle refinances from other institutions. Choose from a variety of terms to fit your budget and lifestyle. Enjoy a fast, easy application and approval process with no application fee. Don't miss out on this fantastic opportunity to save. Visit us at explorerscu.com to learn more and apply today.
History shows there's more to selling real estate than posting on a couple of social media platforms. That's why you want to build a team with a trusted real estate company with proven marketing skills. This is Bridget Whitmire. When you want to build that successful team, hire Whitmire & Associates Realty and Property Management in Fordyce, Nebraska, and let us lead you to a winning transaction. Bridget Whitmire with Whitmire & Associates. Visit WhitmireAssociates.com. Good luck to all players, coaches, and fans. Bring home the state championship.
The drive that started on their own 20-yard line ends with 3 points. Cedar Catholic leads. Hochstein puts the foot to the football, and the kickoff goes to the 7-yard line for Norfolk Catholic. They're going to bring this one out across the 20 to the 25. Bouncing off a tackle inside of the 35 is Norfolk Catholic. That was Will Brockhouse, the sophomore, on that return. Great field position starting off for Norfolk Catholic. 8:33 on the clock. 3-0. Cedar leads this ball game early. Go back to that field goal once again. About a 26-yard field goal from my eyes. Good from Bodie Hochstein. 3-0. Cedar Catholic on top. Norfolk Catholic opening possession now. Callan Marshall, starting quarterback in the power pistol to open it up. Split end off the left side. One wide receiver left, one right. They're going to hand it off to a running back. That's Suckup. Suckup goes up the middle, and he's going to go down after a gain of 4 or 5. Good first down run for Norfolk Catholic. They'll give him 5. 2nd and 5 now incoming for the road team Knights. Norfolk Catholic has not lost a game of football since 2021, and that was the state championship game they fell in. They have back-to-back undefeated seasons that end in state championships, and they are undefeated 8-0 to start this year. Running up the middle once again with Suckup. He's got a first down run of 6 yards. 1st and 10 for Norfolk Catholic. .748 on the clock, first quarter, 3-0. Cedar leads for the moment. Norfolk Catholic just got a first down. They're still on their own side of the field, but at the 46-yard line. Handoff to the running back, Suckup again, going to the left side. This time he stopped for a tackle for loss, goes back a half yard. And that might have been Hochstein. It was Bodie Hochstein, the sophomore, with the tackle for loss. 2nd down and 11. I believe that was Brockhouse on that run. No, excuse me, that was Nathan Timmerman. 2nd and 11. Quarterback rolls to his right, throws, fires to the right sideline, completed pass near the sticks. We're going to have 3rd and short. He found Hayden Kelly. Kelly, we'll see where they mark him. Going to be about 3 yards shy. Gain of 8. So Callan Marshall's first throw of the ball game goes for 8 yards. 3rd and 3 now for Norfolk Catholic. This is a massive one. They just crossed midfield at the 46-yard line of Cedar. 3rd and manageable. They're running up the middle. They've got the first down. Gage Yostin with the first down run. Matthew Lecker on the stop. 1st and 10 from the 40. Norfolk Catholic's going to line up tight formation, everybody in close. I formation with a split end off the left side. Pitch to the left. Short gain. It's going to be Suckup running for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 for Norfolk. Once again, this is a matchup between number 1 and number 3. Number 1, Norfolk Catholic, undefeated 8-0. Cedar Catholic has not lost a game since week 1. They lost on the road in the opening game of the season. 7-0 in the last 7 games. 2nd and 6. I formation again. They're going to send a man in motion to the left side. Cedar wanted to get a false start because he kind of hesitated there. He looked like he was trying to run a play and then just pretends that he was motioning. They're going to run and get a short gain of 1 yard. So 3rd and 5 after a 1 yard run for Norfolk. 3rd down once again. Now, this is something Cedar Catholic has been known for in the last couple of years, is their defense. It's what carried them to that state championship appearance against Norfolk Catholic 2 years ago. It is what has been their bread and butter the last couple of years. They have been steady on the defensive side. 3rd down, got to get off the field here. Going to the outside, Suckup going to be hit at the sticks. There is a flag on the play. He was short. We're going to have 4th and very short, but check the flag. It's going to be about 4th and a yard, gain of 4 for Suckup. But Norfolk Catholic is backing up. We're going to have holding offense. Replay the down. Spot foul. So it's 10 yards backwards from the spot of the foul. And it looks like the spot was about 3 yards downfield. So we're going to have 3rd and long here. 3rd and about 13. We'll see where they spot the ball. 3rd and 12. 3rd and 12 is what it's going to be for Norfolk Catholic after the holding penalty. Third and 12 for the Knights. 4:10 on the clock, first quarter, 3-0. Cedar on top after an opening drive field goal. They're going to split 3 receivers out wide to the left, everybody else in tight. Shotgun set. Hammond going to his left. Marshall throws, finds his man, first down, conversion. Max Hammond on that left side. Saw Hammond going on that split out, figured it was going that way. Marshall found it. We're going to see where they mark it. It's right at the sticks, and yep, they will give it to him. So exactly 12 yards. They had to set it down and look at it for a moment. But Hammond gets across the sticks, and Norfolk Catholic's drive continues. They have converted multiple 3rd downs on their opening offensive possession. 3:49 on the clock, first quarter, 1st and 10 now from the 25, or from the 30-yard line is where they're at. 30-yard line exactly. 1st and 10. Going off the left side here, it's Nathan Timmerman. Timmerman goes out of bounds. Good gain of 5 or 6 here. They're going to give him exactly 5, so at the 25-yard line now is Norfolk Catholic. Second and 5 for the road team. Going to line up with one receiver wide to the right, I formation. They're going to hand it off. Timmerman again. Short gain of about 2. Going to have another third down. Norfolk Catholic has been able to convert on this drive, but 3rd and 3 incoming. Third and 3 for Norfolk Catholic. 3:20 on the clock here, first quarter. 3-0 Cedar leads. Norfolk Catholic knocking on the door of the red zone. They're at the 23-yard line of Cedar. Cedar's defense has been stingy. It's been chunk plays the entire time. 3 yards here, 4 yards here, 5 yards here, 6 yards here, and it just keeps going. And we're even going to have a timeout called by Norfolk. Coach Jeff Beller, who's been doing this a long time, wants to talk this one over. We'll do the same. Timeouts brought to you by Top Crop. Back in 30 seconds on KYNT TV.
You want peace of mind that you're healthy. Support your breast health by getting a mammogram every year starting at age 40. Multiple Avera Breast Center locations across the region offer easy access. We'll create a screening plan that makes sense for you. You have access to specialized breast cancer experts should you need it. Find a screening location near you at avera.org/breast.
.301 on the clock in the first quarter, 3-0. Cedar leads over Norfolk. Battle of rivals. Less than an hour away from each other. They've met in the playoffs year after year. Usually end the regular season with this matchup because this is the premier matchup in the state. 3rd and 3 after the timeout from Top Crop. Here we go. Norfolk Catholic breaks the huddle. They come out with a tight set, double tight end, I formation. They've got the big boys on the offensive line. They're running this football. Callan Marshall under center. He's going to snap it, hand off to the tailback, and he's going to be stopped short. Short by inches, it looks like. Trevin Suckup right near the sticks, but we're going to have 4th and less than a yard. 4th and inches. Norfolk Catholic right at the 20-yard line. You're kind of in no man's land here. From here, it'd be about a 37-yard field goal attempt. That's a bit long. You got to go for it. Cedar's got a chance to get off the field. 4th and inches. Same formation. Double tight end I. Handoff, running back. He's got the first down and 3 more. Max Hammond ran that one. Gain of 4 on the play at the 16-yard line is Norfolk. Callan Marshall, starting quarterback for Norfolk Catholic, has 2 completed passes on 2 throws. One to Kelly for 8, Hammond for 12. Now at the 16-yard line, your tight ends become real dangerous in the red zone. 1st and 10, they're going to hand it off, going left again. It's Suckup. Suckup, jump step, cuts up field, and he'll be tackled down after another good gain of about 9 here. Inside the 10-yard line is Norfolk Catholic. Gain of 8 is what they'll give him, 2nd and 2. That was Suckup's best run of the evening. This is the opening possession for Norfolk Catholic. 1:22 on the clock in the first quarter. 2nd and 2. Wildcat going inside. Hammond into the end zone. Touchdown. First one of the evening. Norfolk Catholic takes back the lead. Hammond from the Wildcat takes it in. From the 8-yard line. Lining up for the point after now, Hammond, I believe. Yes, that is. Hammond's going to kick it himself. So Hammond can get all 7 points here. That's rare when you see a player score and then get the kick. Looks like there was movement on the offensive line. They blow this one dead, and I think Norfolk's going to have to be backed up a few yards and try this kick from 5 yards deeper. No, this might be on the defense here. Yep, encroachment on the defense. So they're going to go half the distance to the goal and try again, but you're already on the 2-yard line, so I guess you kind of go to or the 2.5, so you kind of go to the 1.5. Not that much of a difference, honestly, on these point afters, but you're a little closer if you wanted to try going for 2, theoretically. There's the snap, good hold. Kick is away, and it is good. 7-3. Norfolk Catholic has taken back the lead. Both teams score on their opening possessions. Cedar Catholic gets the ball back in 30 seconds. You're listening to KYNT.
My name is Dr. Gibson, and teaching allows me to show my compassionate spirit. I instruct a lot of students that want to go into the medical fields. If I can teach them how to be compassionate and look out for others and even help each other, they'll be better in their careers. They will be better physical therapists, better doctors, better nurses.
Show your spirit at Mount Marty University and schedule a tour today at showyourspiritmmu.com.
(7-3) your score, 1:08 on the clock in the first quarter. Matchup between number 1 and number 3. Number 1 just drove down the field, converted on third down 3 separate times en route to a wildcat run of 8 yards and a touchdown from Max Hammond. 7-3 is your score. Both teams score in their opening possessions. Cedar with a field goal. Touchdown for Norfolk. Cedar's about to get the ball back. Hammond set to kick this one away. Hammond puts it deep, high of end-over-end kick, out the back of the end zone. Touchback, Cedar will start at the 20. 1 minute and 8 seconds left in this ball game. The first quarter. Excuse me. We're just underway. This is going to be a great ball game tonight. I've been looking forward to this one for months. 1st and 10 for Cedar. They're going to march out for their first snap. Sending Keaton Arns wide to the left. I formation. Whitmire, the tailback. Cotto now moves in motion from left to right. That's Jamison Cotto. He'll come back to the left. Now they hand off Whitmire. Whitmire taken down after a short gain of 2. Short gain of 2. Brighton Whitmire, 2nd and 8 with 50 seconds to go in the quarter. This next play could be the final one of quarter number 1. 7-3 is your score. After this one, Cedar won't have to snap again, should they not want to, as long as they go down in bounds. 2nd and 8. In motion, left to right. Once again, that's Keaton Arns. Roll out, quarterback, throws, completed pass, finds Cotto. Cotto goes down right near the line to gain. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Gain of 7 for Jamison Cotto. 3rd and 1. 9 seconds left in the quarter. Cedar lines up as if they're going to snap it. 5 seconds. 4. They do snap it. Going to the other side. Reifenrath gets the first down yardage. Run of 4 on 3rd and 1 for Braden Reifenrath. And that will do it for the first quarter of play. Cedar converts on 3rd, and their drive continues in 60 seconds. 7-3 after 1, Norfolk Catholic on top. Back in 60 seconds on KYNT.
Happy harvest, farmers! If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hartington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
12 minutes to go now before halftime. 7-3 is your score. Norfolk Catholic on top of Cedar Catholic. 7-3. First play of the second quarter incoming. In motion is Cotto. Now goes back to his left. I formation. They pitch to the outside. It's Whitmire. Whitmire running stretch. He's going to be stuffed near the line of scrimmage. He'll push forward for a short gain of 2 once again. 2nd and 8 for Cedar. .40 on the clock. Brisk October evening. We're sitting at about 50 degrees as we start the second quarter. For October the 25th, it's pretty good weather. We were having snowstorms at this time last year. Reifenrath's going to his left, and he's going to be taken down for a yard loss. Quarterback keeper goes for -1. We're going to have 3rd and long now for Cedar. Reifenrath now in the gun. He's going to send Whitmire in motion to the right. Empty set. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Snap at his chest. Reifenrath flushed out of the pocket, going to his left. Sack is on. He's taken down. Norfolk Catholic gets off the field. That is the first time we've seen a defensive stand today. And in the second quarter, we will see our first punt. 10:45 on the clock. 7-3 is your score. So it's going to be 4th and 16, no 15. 4th and 15 it is. Hayden Kelly is back to receive this one deep. Cedar set to punt it away. And it is blocked. Blocked punt. Norfolk Catholic's got it at the 20. Micah Cotto had his punt blocked. Disaster for number 3, Cedar Catholic. Norfolk has a chance with a red zone possession to now go up multiple possessions. A short field for the road team, number 1, Knights. A special teams play made by the number 1 team in this state. And that's why you're number 1. You're making plays in all 3 phases. 10:15 on the clock, 7-3 the score. Quick pass out to the left side. Decent gain. Inside of the 15 is Suckup. No, excuse me, that's Hammond. Hammond goes for 9 yards. .52 on the clock. We actually have not seen an incomplete pass yet in this ball game, by the way, between either quarterback. Anytime it's not been there, they've just pulled it down and ran it. They're going to split 2 out wide to the right now. Double tight end. 1 man in the backfield. Rolling out to his right is the quarterback. Lets it fly. And that was the announcer's jinx. First incompletion of the day. My bad. To the family of Cal and Marshall, that is my mistake. First incompletion of the day. Marshall is now 3 of 4 for about 30 yards in this ball game. 9:30 on the clock, 7-3 your score. It's going to be 3rd and 1 incoming. 3rd and 1 for Norfolk Catholic. Marshall under center. Suck up the tailback. Suckup gets it going up the middle. Suckup's got a lane, got a big hole, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown. Norfolk Catholic leads 13-3. Cashing in on a blocked punt. They had the ball at the 20 of Cedar, and they take it in for the score. Hammond ready to attempt the point after with 9:23 on the clock, and it is good. 14-3 your score. Norfolk on top of Cedar in the second quarter. Let's take a quick break, come back with the kickoff in 30 seconds. You're listening to KYNT TV.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
So with 9:23 on the clock, 14-3, Norfolk over Cedar. Norfolk cashes in on the blocked punt. They get the ball at the Cedar 20-yard line. A red zone possession ends in 7 points. 14-3. Norfolk Catholic set to kick this one away. Another deep end-over-end kick. This one will not be returned either. All three kicks from Norfolk have gone for touchbacks. Cedar will start at the 20. Now this drive has become all important for Cedar Catholic. Your last drive stalled. You had to punt it away, and the punt was blocked in your own territory. Now you got to get down the field. Just have to get down the field this time for Cedar. 14-3 your score, 9:23 on the clock in the second quarter. So Cedar's going to line up with Cotto out wide to the right. Keaton Arns to the left. Power pistol for Reifenrath. Reifenrath takes the snap, moving left. Running the option here. He'll take it himself. Reifenrath off to the races. Here we go. Foot race down the right sideline. The 40, the 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Hartington-Cedar Catholic. A one-play drive. And we got a one-possession game. Braden Reifenrath took that all the way down the field. 80 yards. Running the read option, going to his right. Made the right call, kept it himself, had a hole, no flags. And it's 14-9. Cedar lining up to go for one here. You'd expect him to go for two and try and make it a 3-point game. Going for one here, trying to cut it 14-10. It'll be Hochstein to attempt the point after. Hold is good. Kick is away, and it is good. 14-10 is the score. Cedar on a one-play, 80-yard drive, a touchdown run from Brayton Reifenrath. The starting quarterback read it himself in the option. Let's take another break. 30 seconds. We'll be back in 30 on KYN TV.
So, you need a new vehicle. What's the best vehicle for you? Where do you get financing? What's your trade worth? Answer all these questions and more at BillionAuto.com. You can compare 16 new car brands and thousands of used vehicles, all in the palm of your hand at BillionAuto.com. Plus, estimate the trade value of your vehicle in 2 easy steps. It's car buying made easy. Apply for credit pre-approval at BillionAuto.com. All applications accepted, not all approved.
An 80-yard touchdown run by Braden Reifenrath. 9:10 on the clock, second quarter. And all of a sudden, we got a game once again. Cedar's set to kick this one away. Norfolk Catholic's ready to get it back. A drive that took 13 seconds. That's how long it took Reifenrath to get from his own 20 to the end zone of Norfolk. 13 seconds is the length of that drive. One play, 80 yards. Cedar's going to kick this one short, but it will bounce at the 5 and then go into the end zone. That was a line drive kick, but it did have the length. It goes out the back of the end zone, and Norfolk Catholic will start at their own 20. So from the 20-yard line, Norfolk Catholic now ready to drive. They have yet to be stopped offensively today. They've only had 2 drives. One of them, they drove all the way down the field. First and 10, Norfolk. They're going to hand it off. Going up the middle. Stuffed at the line of scrimmage is Suckup. Maybe got a yard after that one. Last time Suckup got it was about that 12-yard touchdown run. This time, a little under a yard. 2nd and 9.5. Second down for Norfolk Catholic. 8:40 on the clock. 14-10 is your score. Motion from right to left. They'll snap it, hand it off, Suckup again. No, end around. They're going the other way. This is Brockhouse. Brockhouse across the first down marker. Gain of 11. Brockhouse with a good run. A speedy sophomore on the end around. Whitmire got the tackle. So first and 10. Norfolk Catholic now at the 31-yard line in their own territory. They're going to split Braden Boyle out wide to the left. Another man to the right. Going over to the right side. They're going to find their running back at a check down, Nathan Timmerman. Short gain on the quick pass on the outside. 2nd and 6 incoming. Gain of 4. .7:19 on the clock, 14-10 your score. Handoff, tailback, and he's going to be hit behind the line of scrimmage. Make something out of nothing. We're going to have 3rd and short after another decent gain for Norfolk. 4 yards by Timmerman. He was hit in the backfield, should have been stopped for maybe a loss. Able to make it 3rd and 2. Third and 2 for Norfolk Catholic. On their own side of the field at the 38. They're going to run the eye again, going up the middle. And they've got a power back in there who just bullies someone and gets the first down. Gain of 5. That was Gage Yostin. Number 6 goes for 6. At the 44-yard line in their own territory now is Norfolk Catholic. Apologize for the sirens in the backfield. I think we've got the fire department driving by the stadium at the moment. 1st and 10, Norfolk. Tackle for loss, maybe right at the line of scrimmage. Cedar got in the backfield, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Jamison Cotto, I think the first man there. So Suckup taken down for no gain. .5:49 on the clock, first half. Norfolk Catholic lines up in the eye. Dropping back to throw. Throw to the left side. Quick out. Got his man. We're going to have 3rd and short once again. That time it was Hayden Kelly. Kelly with a gain of 8. 3rd and 2. .5:20 on the clock. So 3rd and 2 for Norfolk Catholic. They just got across midfield, sitting now at the 48-yard line of Cedar. I formation again. They're going to hand it off tailback. Going up that middle, it's going to be Nathan Timmerman, and he goes for a first down. Another 5-yard run for Norfolk Catholic. Got great blocking, do the Knights. 4:50 on the clock. The chains move. 14-10 is your score. Norfolk Catholic is on top of this ball game, and they're driving. 1st and 10 in Cedar territory now. Braden Boyle out wide to the right, everybody else in tight. It's that I formation. Nathan Timmerman, the tailback. Dropping back to throw. This one is Marshall. Marshall got his man. One-handed grab, I believe. That was Max Hammond who brought that one in. Gain of 8 or 9. We'll see where they mark him, but a great catch from Hammond. I think brought that in with his left hand because he was led a little bit far. Gain of 8 they'll give him. Second and 2, 4:22 on the clock. Clock stops after Hammond went out of bounds after catching it. Power pistol. Snap. Reverse. Nope, looking back to throw. Rushes on, just chucks it up off his back foot. It's up in the air and somehow caught. Norfolk Catholic comes down with it. Hayden Kelly at the 10-yard line. We're going to have 1st and goal for the road team. Just chucked it up off his back foot. Did Callan Marshall, and somehow, some way, Hayden Kelly answered the prayer. 4:10 on the clock, 2nd quarter. I'll say it's about 25 yards on that catch. 1st and goal, Norfolk. I formation again. Handoff, Suckup, going left. 1-yard gain. No, that was Marshall, excuse me. Hammond. Hammond with a gain of 1. .325 to go before halftime. 14-10 your score. Cedar Catholic's going to have plenty of time for one final drive before halftime. Cedar Catholic got the ball to start off this ball game. Norfolk Catholic will be receiving the second half kickoff. Callan Marshall, the quarterback, now wide to the right. They're running Wildcat here. It's Hammond. Hammond looking to throw. Hammond gonna run it himself. Spins, hit hard. He's gonna go down for maybe a yard gain. Cedar was not fooled by the Wildcat. 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal from about the 8-yard line. 2:42 on the clock before halftime. 14-10 your score. Norfolk on top of Cedar, and Norfolk is knocking on the door. 3rd and goal. .222 until halftime. I formation, 2 to the left, wide outs. Quarterback takes the snap, throws into the end zone, caught! Hammond brought it in. Callan Marshall to Max Hammond, once again, an 8-yard touchdown throw, and this is back to a 10-point game. .209 to go before halftime. 20-10 is your score. Norfolk gets in the end zone. Cedar's going to have 2 minutes and 9 seconds in all 3 of their timeouts to get down the field before halftime. Hammond attempts the point after. Kick is away, and it is good. 21-10 your score, 11-point advantage for the road team. Let's go ahead and take a break now. We'll come back in 30 seconds. Cedars getting the ball. You're listening to KYNT TV. I'm Tehl Tanner, your Northeast Nebraska Game of the Week.
I'm Brett Wiedenfeld, Chief Financial Officer and Ag Lender at the Bank of Hartington, and I'm also a Northeast Nebraska pork producer. At the Bank of Hartington, we have the tools and knowledge to help your operation grow. We know the needs of our producers and are eager to assist with the demands of your farm. How do we know? Because our Ag Lenders have true Ag experience. Call our experienced Ag Lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hartington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
A 7-minute and 1-second drive ends in 7 points for Norfolk Catholic. They got the ball with 9:10 to go before halftime, and now 2:09 on the clock. A 7-minute drive taking up the majority of that second quarter. Ends in 7 points. An 8-yard touchdown pass from Callan Marshall to Max Hammond. Hammond, their do-it-all athlete, ready to kick this one away. Line drive kick. It's going to go out the back of the end zone as well. Cedar will get it at the 20-yard line. .209 to go. Norfolk Catholic will get the ball to start the second half of play, so Cedar really needs to get some points here. Norfolk Catholic is currently up 2 possessions. If Cedar is unable to score before halftime and Norfolk does take the opening possession for a touchdown, they could go up 3 possessions before Cedar sees the ball. Cedar's got to score on this drive. Reifenrath rolling to his right, looking to throw on the opening play. One-handed catch, snagged out of the air. That was Jamison Cotto who brought that one in. Short gain of 5 yards, but a beautiful catch. .204 on the clock, 21-10. Becker got out of bounds, or Cotto got out of bounds, excuse me. Becker and Cotto are wide to the left. 2 wide to the right as well. Shotgun set. Fake to Whitmire. Reifenrath looking to throw. Throws to his left side. He's got a man. It's Matthew Lecker. Caught it on the near sideline. Another gain short. Going to be about 5 yards here. Right at the sticks. Do they move them? Yes, they do move the sticks. So 5 yards. First down for Cedar. .158 to go before halftime. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. 5 on the line of scrimmage. .158 to go. Shotgun. Reifenrath looking right again. Another quick throw. Another gain of about 5 yards. Found Matthew Lecker once again. So Lecker has back-to-back 5-yard catches. Cedar is driving chunk change down the field. Norfolk Catholic has 2 deep safeties. Just straight play and cover 2 right at the moment. Safeties are about 15 yards back from the line of scrimmage. 1:54 on the clock, 21-10. Showing cover 2, Reifenrath's going to take off with it. He's going to get a first down. Chains will move with 1:47. From the 43-yard line in their own territory. This drive will continue. Reifenrath, a scramble of about 8 yards. Cedar's got to get the play in quick because the clock moves on the ready for play. It's going. 1st and 10. They stop it while the chains move, but then it starts again. Reifenrath takes the snap, looking to throw. Good blocking. Has time. Finds his outlet man. Nobody was open downfield. Another short gain. After a check down to Whitmire. Gain of 6. Timeout on the field. Cedar's going to take their first. They have 2 remaining. 1:22 to go. Let's take it with them. 30-second timeout. Back here in 30 seconds on KYNT TV.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs, whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
Timeouts brought to you today by Top Crop. Maximize your success this season with top-notch crop consulting and services offered at Top Crop. Visit topcropinc.com. Our halftime show coming up in 1 minute and 22 seconds of gameplay. 2 timeouts in the pocket of Cedar Catholic. 21-10, they trail. They're driving. At the 48-yard line in their own territory, right near midfield, they've got plenty of time to get down the field and 2 timeouts in their pocket. 4 receivers set, trips right, 1 to the left. Under center is Reifenrath. He's throwing a quick screen, and it is a lateral. Cedar Catholic just let it go. Ball's on the ground. Everybody's fighting for it. They threw the screen. It goes over the head of the intended receiver, and he didn't realize that was a live football because it was backwards. Who's got it? No official yet. The pile is down. Everybody's wrestling for it. Officials are on top of the pile trying to sort it out. Who's got the football? Norfolk Catholic's got the football. Turnover. Heartbreak for the home team Trojans. Head coach Chad Cotto is hot on the sideline. For Cedar Catholic, a turnover with 1:13 to go, and now the script is flipped. Norfolk Catholic, after the turnover, has a chance to go down the field. They're in Cedar territory, starting at the 38-yard line. A backwards pass. Cedar didn't realize that was a live football. Norfolk did. They jump on top of it. They're going to run this one to the right side. Callan Marshall throws. Quick pass. Complete to his running back. Down in bounds. Didn't get out of bounds. Did Nathan Timmerman. Gain of 5. $50 seconds to go. Handoff, running back, going up the middle. Jump step, first down. The 25-yard line. 44 seconds, chains move. Norfolk's moving. Suckup took that one for about 10. From the 25-yard line now, the chains move. Clock starts again with 44. They'll snap it. Marshall looking to throw. Quick throw to the left side. Has his man. Caught. Down in bounds is Hayden Kelly. Home crowd doesn't like the call of the catch. Bobbled the ball late. Officials are discussing this one, and I think they're going to count it as a catch. 31 seconds to go, and a timeout taken. First one of 2 taken by Norfolk Catholic. 31 seconds to go, and that'll end up going in the books as a gain of 7. So 7-yard catch for Norfolk Catholic. A timeout now brought to you by Top Crop. Maximize your success this season with top-notch crop consulting and services offered at Top Crop. Visit topcropinc.com. We're going to keep this one right here. 31 seconds to go before halftime. Norfolk Catholic still has one final timeout in their back pocket. And they're discussing what their next few plays are going to be. They're right on the 20-yard line. Actually, the 19. They're at the 19-yard line of Cedar. 31 seconds. Expect them to take a couple of shots here at the end zone. Remember, Norfolk Catholic will receive the second half kickoff, so that turnover from Cedar, killer. Norfolk Catholic has a chance to go back-to-back before Cedar ever touches the ball again. They're going to split out Hayden Kelly wide to the right. He's the man who made that last catch. They're looking to throw. It's Marshall. Marshall rushes on him, has to dump it to his outlet man, finds his running back, and he's got a good gain. He's inside the 10 before he's knocked out of bounds. Timmerman, a gain of 9. They'll put him out at the 11. Nine yards for Timmerman. That is a first down, but 20 seconds left in the ball game. The down marker no longer matters here. 20 seconds left in first half. 21-10 your score. Norfolk Catholic trying to put points on the board before halftime, cashing in on a turnover, a fumble from Cedar Catholic. 21-10 your score. Marshall rolling to his right, has a man. Finds Hammond. Hammond inside of the 5, spinning off a man, still fighting on his feet, and he's finally taken down. That's inside of the 10, 10 seconds, 9 seconds. Norfolk Catholic's got to call a timeout here, and they do. 9 seconds to go. Final timeout taken just to stop this clock. It'll be a 30. And we're going to keep it right here. 21-10 is your score. Nope, we're going to take a 30-second. We're going to take 30 seconds. Back here in 30 seconds on KYNT.
Are you ready to drive home your savings? For a limited time, Explore CU is offering an incredible deal on auto loans. They'll beat your current auto loan rate by up to 2% on new and used vehicle refinances from other institutions. Choose from a variety of terms to fit your budget and lifestyle. Enjoy a fast, easy application and approval process with no application fee. Don't miss out on this fantastic opportunity to save. Visit us at explorerscu.com to learn more and apply today.
All right, out of the timeout from Top Crop, they put 3 seconds back on the board, so it is 12 seconds to go before halftime. It is second down for Norfolk Catholic. They're at the 5-yard line of Cedar. That was their final timeout. That was the final timeout for Norfolk. They have none remaining, so if they go down inbounds, likely would end the half. They've got to throw into the end zone here. Callan Marshall under center. He'll take the snap, looking to throw. One-on-one to the left side. Nearly picked. Incomplete. Was looking for Hammond. Only Callan Marshall's second incompletion of the day, by the way. He's 10 of 12. We'll add up his yardage, but he does have an 8-yard touchdown pass already. We'll add up his yardage and give it to you at halftime. We'll also go over out-of-town scoreboard, check the stats for both teams, and take a look at second half. 9 seconds to go before halftime. Third down for Norfolk. Marshall takes the snap. One-on-one again. Throws to the end zone. Hammond, bobbled, dropped. Knocked out of his hands by Matthew Lecker. Lecker came in late and punched that one out. Now decision time. It's fourth down, 3 seconds to go, and I think the field goal unit is coming out for Norfolk Catholic. Massive substitutions, and from the 5-yard line, they're ready to kick this one. This is about the same distance as an extra point. An extra 2 yards is all. The difference is you're on the far right hash instead of lined up center. Max Hammond has to hook this one to his left. He is a right-footed kicker. 3 seconds to go before halftime. This will be the final play of the half. Snap, hold is good, kick is away, and it is good. 24-10 will be your halftime score. 3 points tacked on from the kicker, Max Hammond. 24-10 at halftime. Norfolk Catholic on top of Cedar. Let's go ahead and take a break. We'll add up all of our stats from the first half. We'll come back, give you our recap here in just a couple of minutes. My name is Tehl Tanner. You are listening to our Northeast Nebraska Game of the Week between Cedar Catholic and Norfolk Catholic on Hot Country 93.1's Facebook page, as well as KYNT TV. Back here in a couple of minutes on your home from Northeast Nebraska.
As a resident of Northeast Nebraska and fan of high school sports, I'd like to congratulate all area teams for a great season and making it to the playoffs. This is Bridget Whitmire with Whitmire & Associates Realty and Property Management. Keep your focus on the goal and keep working hard as a team. That's what I will do as your realtor. If you are ready to buy or sell your home, give me a call and we can work to achieve our goal. After all, buying or selling your home without a realtor is like playing football wearing ballet slippers. Bridget Whitmire with Whitmire & Associates, 402-357-2224.
You want peace of mind that you're healthy. Support your breast health by getting a mammogram every year starting at age 40. Multiple Avera Breast Center locations across the region offer easy access. We'll create a screening plan that makes sense for you. You have access to specialized breast cancer experts should you need it. Find a screening location near you at avera.org/breast.
My name is Dr. Gibson, and teaching allows me to show my compassionate spirit. I instruct a lot of students that want to go into the medical fields. If I can teach them how to be compassionate and look out for others and even help each other, they'll be better in their careers. They will be better physical therapists, better doctors, better nurses.
Show your spirit at Mount Marty University and schedule a tour today at showyourspiritmmu.com.
Happy harvest, farmers! If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hartington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Let's go ahead and start things off in our Bank of Hartington halftime show. Wherever banks have their branches, Bank of Hartington has their roots. Let's go over a recap of this game. It started out with Cedar Catholic taking their opening drive all the way down the field and kicking a field goal with 8:39 on the clock in the first quarter. Bodie Hochstein puts it through the uprights, and it is a 3-0 Cedar Catholic lead. Norfolk Catholic takes the ball after that. They go on a drive lasting just over 8.5 minutes. 8 minutes, 31 seconds was the drive. Ends with a Hammond rushing touchdown from about 8 yards out. 7-3 Norfolk Catholic at that time. After that, Cedar got the ball back. 3 and out, they have to punt, but on that punt, it gets blocked. The Knights block it. They get it back on the 20-yard line. Norfolk Catholic is set up in prime field position at that point. They get it at the 20-yard line, and they're able to cash it in. It was a 12-yard touchdown run by Trevin Suckup to make it a 14-3 ball game. Norfolk with 9:23 on the clock in that second quarter. 9:23 in the second quarter. Norfolk leads at that point. Cedar Catholic down 14-3. They get the ball back. They needed to get down the field, and that's exactly what they did. It was a one-play drive, an 80-yard touchdown run by the quarterback, Braden Reifenrath. 80 yards, one play, 13 seconds was the drive in the second quarter, and that made it a 4-point game. Once again, 14-10 was the score. Norfolk Catholic, in that next drive, they go down the field in 7 minutes and 1 second, a long sustained drive once again for the Knights, ends in an 8-yard touchdown pass from Marshall to Hammond. That was with 2:09 on the clock to go. Then Cedar driving down the field with 2 minutes and 9 seconds left in all 3 timeouts. They get to midfield, and they're just looking to get past midfield, but then disaster strikes. Another turnover for Cedar. They had that blocked punt that gave great field position to Norfolk earlier, and then this one, a wide receiver screen pass. Reifenrath overthrows his intended receiver. It goes over his head, but on the screen, it went backwards. The pass went backwards, so when that hit the ground, it was a live football. Cedar did not jump on it. They thought it was just an incomplete pass, but it was a lateral. Ended up going in the books as a fumble. Norfolk Catholic jumps on top of it. They've got the ball in Cedar territory, and they're able to take it down the field, get to the 5-yard line. Cedar's defense bends, but it doesn't completely break. They keep them out of the end zone, but 3 points are tacked on. A 23-yard field goal for Max Hammond to take us to halftime. 24-10 is your score. Norfolk Catholic on top. The difference in this ball game has been 2 plays. Mistakes by Cedar. The blocked punt, which led to a short drive for Norfolk to give them the lead, and then a turnover on a fumble right at the end of half to give them 3 points, going into the locker room and taking points off the board for Cedar. Norfolk Catholic will receive the second half kickoff as well. Cedar's defense must hold if they want to stay in this one. Norfolk Catholic has a chance to go up 3 possessions if they're able to score in their opening drive. My name's Tehl Tanner. This is KYNTV's Northeast Nebraska Game of the Week. This is the final week of the regular season. The playoffs start next week. I'm looking forward to that. We're going to be covering just as many games as we can with area teams, and we'll be releasing a schedule of what we're doing once we kind of know where all the matchups are and what's kind of going on. But we'll keep it rolling on our halftime show from Bank of Hartington now. We'll hear from a few more of our sponsors, and then we'll take a look at our game stats from the first half. We'll go over the stats for both Norfolk and Cedar in just a couple of minutes. I'm Tehl Tanner for KYNTV.
I'm Marie Haar, Vice President and Ag Lender at Bank of Hartington. I'm also a Northeast Nebraska beef and dairy producer. Whether it's developing a marketing strategy, a cash flow projection, or a break-even analysis, at the Bank of Hartington, we know that ever-changing demands and challenges of today's grain and livestock producers. How do we know? Because we are farmers, and we're living it too. Call our experienced ag lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hartington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
Are you ready to drive home your savings? For a limited time, Explore CU is offering an incredible deal on auto loans. They'll beat your current auto loan rate by up to 2% on new and used vehicle refinances from other institutions. Choose from a variety of terms to fit your budget and lifestyle. Enjoy a fast, easy application and approval process with no application fee. Don't miss out on this fantastic opportunity to save. Visit us at explorerscu.com to learn more and apply today.
History shows there's more to selling real estate than posting on a couple of social media platforms. That's why you want to build a team with a trusted real estate company with proven marketing skills. This is Bridget Whitmire. When you want to build that successful team, hire Whitmire & Associates Realty and Property Management in Fordyce, Nebraska, and let us lead you to a winning transaction. Bridget Whitmire with Whitmire & Associates. Visit WhitmireAssociates.com. Good luck to all players, coaches, and fans. Bring home the state championship.
I am Juan Francisco Duarte, and basketball allows me to show my adventurous spirit. Right after graduating Mount Marty, I was selected to be part of the national basketball team for Colombia. Here, I think, is a great opportunity for me to expand, grow, and also help others to adventure in their journey.
Show your spirit at Mount Marty University and schedule a tour today at showyourspiritmmu.com.
Happy harvest, farmers! If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hartington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
Let's keep it rolling here in our halftime show. Brought to you today by the Bank of Hartington. Where other banks have their branches, Bank of Hartington has their roots. Talking about this ball game, Hartington-Cedar versus Norfolk Catholic. 24-10 halftime score, Norfolk on top after a couple turnovers from Cedar. Let's go over the stats here, but once again, the two biggest plays were Cedar's blocked punt. Norfolk Catholic blocks a Cedar punt, and they get it at the 20-yard line of Cedar Catholic. Norfolk Catholic able to take that from the 20, get it into the end zone, and extend their lead. And then, right at the end of half, Cedar fumbles it. They give it back to Norfolk. They go down and get a field goal. Norfolk Catholic adds to their lead, 24-10. Cedar was driving. They had a chance to make it a one-possession game going into the locker room. Instead, it is a 14-point game, and Norfolk Catholic will get it out of halftime. Let's go over the stats now, brought to you today by Christensen Well, built on over 50 years of experience in the water well drilling industry and the geology of northeast Nebraska, southeast South Dakota, and northwest Iowa. For Hartington-Cedar, we'll start it off with Whitmire. He had 6 runs for 25 yards in the first half. Reifenrath ended up with 91 yards on the ground. The majority of that, obviously, from the 80-yard touchdown run. That's on 4 carries. Micah Cotto had 1 carry for 2 yards as well. Braden Reifenrath ended up going 6 for 6 throwing the football for 71 yards in the first half. The first throw of the day was a 45-yard throw for Nolan Becker. That's his lone catch. Jamison Cotto has 3 catches for 15 yards. Lecker has 2. Both went for 5. He's got 10 yards receiving at the half, and Whitmire has one for 6. It was a check down. For Norfolk Catholic, we'll go through their stats now. Running the football, Suckup has 48 yards on 9 carries, 1 touchdown. That was a 18-yard or a 12-yard run for Suckup. Timmerman has 16 yards on the ground on 5 carries, 11 yards for that'd be Brockhouse. Will Brockhouse, the sophomore, has 11 yards and an end around. Yostin came in it twice, ran it on 3rd and short. He's their power back. He's got 11 yards, 1 run for 5, 1 run for 6. Hammond has 14 yards at the half with a touchdown run of 8 yards. Throwing the football, Callan Marshall is 10 of 12 for 95 yards and 1 touchdown. It was that 8-yard touchdown pass to Hammond. Hammond has 37 yards receiving and 4 catches with a touchdown catch of 8 yards in there. Kelly has 48 yards at the half on 4 catches and 3 catches for Timmerman. On checkdowns, he has 18 yards off of those for the running back. That's your halftime stats, brought to you today by Christensen Well, built on over 50 years of experience in the water well drilling industry and the geology of northeast Nebraska, southeast South Dakota, and northwest Iowa. We're on the Bank of Hartington halftime show. Where other banks have their branches, Bank of Hartington has their roots. We'll take another break, come back in a couple of minutes. We'll go over the out-of-town scoreboard and get rolling. Second half action coming up. You're listening to KYNT TV.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and XtendFlex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
Did you know that using your debit card to pay in stores, online, even within apps, has never been easier or more secure? Now there's a better way to pay with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Whether at the coffee shop, grocery store, or online, instead of making purchases using your plastic card, Now you can pay with your smartphone, tablet, or smartwatch. Just touch, tap, pay the easy way with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Ask about it today. Member FDIC.
With so many choices for students out there, life can become quite hectic. From choosing the right school to managing your finances, it can be hard to keep it all in check. Bank of Hartington is here to help you take the worry out of your finances. Our free Student Club checking includes all the features and benefits you'll need to start life out on the right path without the worry of hidden fees and charges. So if you're ready to enter that next stage of life, work with a fifth-generation bank who's had their roots planted firmly in Northeast Nebraska since 1934. Contact us today. Bank of Hartington, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
Are you ready to drive home your savings? For a limited time, Explorer CU is offering an incredible deal on auto loans. They'll beat your current auto loan rate by up to 2% on new and used vehicle refinances from other institutions. Choose from a variety of terms to fit your budget and lifestyle. Enjoy a fast, easy application and approval process with no application fee. Don't miss out on this fantastic opportunity to save. Visit us at explorerscu.com to learn more and apply today.
As a resident of Northeast Nebraska and fan of high school sports, I'd like to congratulate all area teams for a great season and making it to the playoffs. This is Bridget Whitmire with Whitmire & Associates Realty and Property Management. Keep your focus on the goal and keep working hard as a team. That's what I will do as your realtor. If you are ready to buy or sell your home, give me a call and we can work to achieve our goal. After all, buying or selling your home without a realtor is like playing football wearing ballet slippers. Bridget Whitmire with Whitmire & Associates, 402-357-2224.
Ready to go to the second half. Let's go first to our out-of-town scoreboard, get scoring updates from Class C2 around the state as we take a look at some of these top 10 matchups, getting ready for playoffs. Number 7, Malcolm leads Lincoln Lutheran 30-7 at halftime. Aquinas Catholic leads Tacoma Herman 34-7. Pretty much all these games are at half, by the way. Mitchell over Hershey 35-6. Number 4, Battle Creek leads Ponca 38-0 with a minute left before half. Unranked Valentine leads number 10 Kearney Catholic 6-0 at halftime. Number 2, Bishop Newman over number 9 Raymond Central 27-7. And finally, number 5, Oakland Craig over West Point Beamer, 29-0. 1 minute to go before half. Oakland Craig rolling in that one. That's a look at your out-of-town scoreboard, some of the big matchups and some of the teams that Cedar and Norfolk are likely to be seeing as the playoffs start next week. 24-10 is your score. Cedar set to kick this one away as we are ready to start the second half. Norfolk Catholic has 3 men deep, ready to receive it. Everybody else up real tight, almost like they're expecting an onside. Cedar, Hochstein, kind of a pooch kick. It's going to bounce at the 20-yard line, hit the ground. Norfolk Catholic's going to pick it up, take it across the 30, right at the 31 is where they're going to go down. 31-yard line, Norfolk Catholic will start off this second half. Norfolk Catholic has yet to be stopped offensively today. They've had a couple of short fields, 2 separate situations. They've been given the ball on Cedar Catholic's own side of the field. The other 2 situations they scored on, they had over 7-minute drives driving all the way down the field. There was a 7-minute drive and an 8-minute drive in there. First play of the half is going to be a run to the left from Suckup. Trevin Suckup takes it for about 3 yards here. and we are underway in second half. 24-10 is your score. Norfolk Catholic on top of Cedar Catholic. Thank our sponsor, Security Bank. Score big with all the products and services offered at Security Bank. That's my kind of bank. 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard gain from Trevin Suckup. Callan Marshall under center. Suckup now in motion left to right. They're going to give it to the fullback, going up the middle. Hit at the line of scrimmage. Looks like he got forward progress of a yard and a half. But Nathan Timmerman is then forced backwards. So 3rd down and just over 5 yards. 3rd and a long 5 for Norfolk Catholic to start off this second half. This is exactly what you needed if you're Cedar. Now you need to finish it. Get off the field. You haven't been able to do that yet against Norfolk Catholic in this ball game. Gotta start here. And a bad snap. It was at the feet of the quarterback. He picks it up and throws. Finds his outlet man. He jukes a man out and somehow gets the first down. It was a broken play, and Norfolk Catholic still able to convert. First down for the Knights. Timmerman, the outlet man, caught it on the far sideline. We're just underway in the 3rd quarter. 24-10 is your score. First and 10, Knights. Marshall, no, this is Hammond in the Wildcat again. Takes the snap and runs this one for 12 yards on 1st and 10. Across midfield and out of the 45 of Cedar. Hammond has been dangerous in that Wildcat. They scored a touchdown off it in the 1st quarter. That was the first touchdown of the ball game for either team, was Hammond in the Wildcat. Now it's Marshall again under center, I formation. Takes the snap, hands to his tailback. That is Timmerman. Timmerman, another good run right about 10 yards. Going to go down at the line to gain, and he's got it. 10-yard run for Timmerman. They move the chains. .9:33 on the clock, 3rd quarter, 24-10 your score. Norfolk Catholic on top of Cedar Catholic, and they're driving to start off this second half. Another bad snap at the feet of the quarterback. He picks it up, quick throw to the left side. He finds Hammond. It'll be a short gain for the road team. Give him 2 yards there on the quick pass. Two yards on the quick pass. Hammond on the outside. .850 on the clock, 24-10 your score. Norfolk Catholic's got one man out wide to the right. Marshall looking to throw. Throws to the right side, has a man, dropped by Hammond. Had it in his hands and just let it go. 8:37 on the clock here, 3rd quarter, 24-10 your score. Incompletion by Callan Marshall, only his 3rd incomplete pass of this ball game. He's been very accurate. He's sitting at 12 of 15, just over 100 yards and a touchdown. 8:37 to go here in the 3rd. .24-10 your score. Power pistol set for the road team Knights. Hammond in motion over to the left side. They're going to hand it off. Timmerman. Timmerman taken down for a loss. Cedar Catholic might get off the field. That was 3rd down. It's going to be 4th and 10 after a loss of 3. Timmerman going backwards. And I think the punting unit might come in. You're kind of in that no man's land. You're at the 35-yard line of your opponent. You could certainly go for it, but with 10 yards, makes things difficult. They're lining up for a field goal. they're going to try a field goal from the 35-yard line. This is a 52-yarder for Max Hammond. I'm not sure I've seen one this long at the C2 level. In person. They're trying the field goal. Hammond gets it up. It does not have the leg. Well short. Falls at the goal line. So Cedar Catholic will get the ball back. Down 24-10. The defense holds to start off the second half. They've got a chance to keep marching. So Cedar Catholic's going to get the ball back. And the officials put it at the 20-yard line. Is where Cedar's getting it back. 7:40 on the clock, 24-10. So Cedar is taking it back to the 20, and that's where they start their drive after the missed field goal. Good run for Cedar to start it off. It was Micah Cotto who took that one for 6 yards. 2nd and 4 incoming. Second and 4 for the Trojans. Another quick snap and a short gain. That was Cotto again running the football. Gain of 1. 3rd and 3 for Cedar Catholic. 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 24-10 your score. Cedar Catholic trying to keep their drive alive. First time they've had the ball offensively since that fumble to end the half. 24-10 your score. 6:40 on the clock in the third. Down by 14. Teams jumped here. Not sure if Cedar's going back or getting a first down. They go backwards. Officials blew that one dead. That'll be a false start on the offense. So 3rd and 3 becomes 3rd and 8. A little different story here. You need a new play call. See what they run with 6:36 on the clock. 24-10 your score. Norfolk on top. A 2-possession game in the third quarter. This one is certainly not out of reach. But Cedar trying to convert here. 3rd and 8. Everybody in tight, a lot of misdirection. Reifenrath rolls to his right, looking to throw. Throws it, nearly picked. He threw it downfield at the feet of Timmerman of Norfolk Catholic. Incompletion will bring up 4th down, and Cedar has to punt. They're lucky to punt there. That was a dangerous throw. Timmerman was the only man in the area. And he nearly picked that one. Scooped it up off the ground. 24-10 your score. 6:11 to go before we go to the fourth quarter. So Micah Cotto set to kick this one away. At the 35-yard line is the return man for Norfolk Catholic. It's going to be a high spiraling punt. Doesn't go very far. Bounces right at midfield at the 50 and out of bounds around the 45. Going to be about a 34-yard punt, looks like. First and 10, Norfolk Catholic at their own 44 is where it'll be. 44-yard line for the road team Knights. As the temperature continues to drop, we're now at about 45 here. It's getting brisk outside. Timmerman to the outside. Timmerman breaking in the open field. Timmerman breaks a tackle. Timmerman's inside of the 25. Taken down at the 22 finally, but a great run for Nathan Timmerman from his own 44-yard line inside of the 25 now of Cedar Catholic. A 33-yard run. That more than doubles his total in this ball game in yardage. 5:38 to go, 24-10 your score. Norfolk Catholic now knocking on the door. They're inside of the 25 of Cedar. They hand it off Suckup. Suckup inside of the red zone. He goes down after a short gain. A gain of 6, actually. I have a bad angle when they're on this side of the field. 5:20 to go, 24-10 your score. Suckup 6 yards, so it'll bring up 2nd and 4. 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Bad snap once again, ball's on the ground. Hammond goes down in the backfield. Cedar Catholic, a prayer was answered. Max Hammond had a bad snap, had to just fall on it. With 4:45 to go, we're going to have 3rd and long, 3rd and 8 here after a loss of 4 for Max Hammond. They were in that Wildcat set again. Loss of 4, bring up 3rd and 8 with 4.5 to go in the third quarter. Three receivers to the left, everybody else in tight. Callan Marshall under center. He drops back to throw. He's going to launch it. This one into the end zone. Timmerman off his fingertips. Into double coverage. Timmerman had a chance at it. Off his fingertips and incomplete with 4:10 to go. 4th down for Norfolk Catholic on the Cedar Catholic side of the field once again. 4th and long. They might try this field goal again. Last time they tried a 52-yarder. You're much closer this time. About a 39-yard field goal attempt for Max Hammond. 4:10 on the clock. The kick is away. It has the leg, and it is good. The 39-yard field goal is good for Max Hammond. 27-10 your score. Norfolk now leads by 3 possessions. My name is Tehl Tanner. This is KYNTV's coverage, our Northeast Nebraska Game of the Week. Back here in 30 seconds.
My name is Dr. Gibson, and teaching allows me to show my compassionate spirit. I instruct a lot of students that want to go into the medical fields. If I can teach them how to be compassionate and look out for others and even help each other, they'll be better in their careers. They will be better physical therapists, better doctors, better nurses.
Show your spirit at Mount Marty University and schedule a tour today at showyourspiritmmu.com.
Well, a chilly fall evening this one has turned into. We're sitting at about 45 degrees here in Hartington. And if I heard 45 degrees in February, I'd be chilling on a beach somewhere, but in October, that's cold. We ain't used to it yet. 27-10 is the score right at the moment. Norfolk Catholic kicks this one away and into the end zone this time. Nope, it will not be returned. Cotto grabbed it, but he stepped back into the end zone before he was able to run it out. So from the 20-yard line, Cedar will start with the football. 4:02 to go in the third quarter. 27-10 your score. Cedar needs some points. (27-10) your score. 4:02 on the clock. Cedar Catholic comes out in the power pistol set. Reifenrath running that option again. He'll keep it himself. Same play he had the 80-yard touchdown on before. This time gain of 4. So second down here for Cedar Catholic. 3:40 on the clock in the third. (27-10) is the score. Jamison Cotto wide to the left. I believe that's Micah Cotto to the right. Whitmire, the tailback, they're going to flip it to him. Whitmire pushes the pile. He's got positive yardage. We'll see how far. Going to bring up third down for Cedar. We'll see where they spot the football. There is a flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be about 3rd and 3. We'll check the flag. 3:10 on the clock. 27-10 is your score. And Cedar's backing up. So Cedar backs up. 10 yards. And there is the call. They signal it. It's holding on the offense. So replay the down. It's going to be 2nd and about 14. Holding call was a few yards downfield. 2nd and 14 with 3:05 to go. Cedar in the shotgun set. Trips right. Now empty set. Whitmire in motion to the right. Reifenrath rolling to his right, looking to throw. Rushes on. He's got a juke a man. He's not going to get away. No, he somehow gets away. Throws it downfield and finds a man. It's complete. Keaton Arns. Keaton Arns to the 40-yard line and out of bounds. First down for the Trojans. In a magical gain here. Somehow Reifenrath able to evade the sack, finds Keaton Arns downfield, and a first down for the Trojans. They're going to be at about the 37-yard line. 36 is where they're actually going to put it, much shorter there. But first down yardage either way. Gain of nearly 20 there, 2:45 on the clock. Reifenrath dropping back to throw again. He's going to find his outlet man, Whitmire. Whitmire, short gain for the running back. Whitmire gain of 2, and that is all. So 2nd and 8 now for the Trojans from the 39-yard line in their own territory. 2:39 on the clock, 27-10, Knights on top of this ball game. One receiver to the left, everybody else in tight, double tight end. They're going to hand it off to the tailback, Whitmire. Whitmire trying to push a pile, but he's met at the line of scrimmage. Forward progress gives him a yard, but that's about all. 3rd and 7. Well, 3rd and 6 incoming. Third and 6 for the home team Trojans. 2:15 to go here in the 3rd quarter. (27-10) your score. 2 minutes to go. Power pistol. Reifenrath drops back to throw. Good protection. Has time. Finds Jamison Cotto. First down. Catch of 7 yards. Jamison Cotto took a heavy shot. And a first down for the Trojans. Right at midfield. It was good protection on that drop back. Reifenrath able to find Jamison Cotto for the first down. 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. 1:38 to go in the 3rd quarter. Jamison Cotto wide to the left. Keaton Arns to the right. I formation. Whitmire the tailback. Nope, that's Micah Cotto. They're going to him on the outside. Micah Cotto turns the corner. He gets about 8-9 yards before he's forced out of bounds. 2nd and short incoming for the Trojans. 9 yards for Micah Cotto. 1:08 to go, 27-10 your score. Norfolk on top, but Cedar is driving, trying to cut into this lead. 2nd and 1, I formation. Hand it off, fullback, he's got it. Brady Hochstein, the fullback, gain of 2 on 2nd and 2. 1st and 10. 43 seconds to go in the third quarter. Cedar needs a couple of defensive stands in the fourth to get back in this one. They've got to cash in on this drive. Reifenrath looking to throw, looking deep, rolling out to his right, fires, has a man, incomplete. Was trying to find Keaton Arns. Keaton Arms had a chance at it. It was a low throw. He had to go down to the ground to get it. Couldn't find it. 2nd and 10 incoming. 23 seconds left in the quarter. 23 seconds left in the quarter. 2nd and 10 for the Trojans. 27-10 your score. I formation, one receiver wide to the left. They're going to send him in motion now. That's Keaton Arns from left to right. He'll line up as a wide receiver on the right side. I formation, Whitmire the tailback. I think we're going to have a timeout here. No, delay a game on the offense. They did not get the snap off. And 2nd and 10 turns into 2nd and 15. Type of deal there that'll give a coach gray hair. In a must-have drive, a delay a game penalty. You're pushed back to the 45-yard line of Norfolk Catholic now. 2nd down, you're in 4-down territory as soon as you get to Norfolk's side of the field with the score being 27-10. So you have 3 downs to get it, but 15 yards to gain. Reifenrath takes the snap, empty set, rolling right, looking to throw. Rushes on, finds his outlet man, finds the running back, Micah Cotto. Cotto going to be taken down for a 1-yard loss. So it's going to be 3rd and 16 as the quarter ends. 27-10 is your score. They're actually not even going to give him forward progress because he tried to fight a little bit more at the end of that play. So they're going to mark him back a little ways extra. 3rd and 17 it'll be out of the quarter break. We go to the final stanza, the fourth quarter up next. 27-10 your score. I'm Tehl Tanner, back in 60 seconds on KYNT TV.
Happy harvest, farmers! If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hartington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
27-10 the score of the ball game as we go to the fourth quarter of play. Norfolk Catholic on top of Cedar Catholic, 27-10 as we get rolling here for the final stanza. Cedar Catholic now in 3rd and 17. Reifenrath takes the snap, looking to throw. Good protection. Now he runs out of the pocket. Going to his left, has to throw across his body, just pulls it down, and he's going to go out of bounds near the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th down and about 17 yards. The delay of game penalty killed that drive. Delay of game killed that drive. Cedar's got to punt this one away. You want to be able to go for it, but on 4th and 17, it's just not an option. So the punt team comes on, 11:51 to go, 27-10 is your score. Oh, here we go. Cedar lines up to go for it. 4th and 17. This could be the ball game if they don't get it. Reifenrath looking to throw. Reifenrath deep into triple coverage. It is incomplete. Keaton Ards actually had a chance at that one as it was a well-placed football. Incomplete, and Norfolk Catholic will take over up 27-10 in the fourth quarter. A difficult decision to make. You want to go for it on fourth down as soon as you cross midfield in a 17-point ball game, but unsuccessful on fourth down. Norfolk Catholic now with the ball back in good field position. They're at the 47-yard line in their own territory. They'll run it off the right tackle. Suckup will give a short gain of 4. Second down here for Norfolk Catholic. 11:20 to go in this ball game. 27-10 is the score. Norfolk Catholic now in full control of this one. The clock is their friend. And this is a team that has put together long, sustained drives multiple times in this one. They have 2 different drives north of 7 minutes that have ended in scores. Suckup going to his left. Suckup breaks an open space. Suckup down the left sideline. Foot race. Touchdown. Norfolk Catholic trying to end this ball game right at the start of the fourth quarter. 33-10 now is your score. A 50-yard touchdown run for Trevin Suckup. That one could have been the dagger. 10:55 to go here in the fourth quarter. Max Hammond ready to attempt the point after. Snap was not very good. The holder was able to correct it, and it is good. Hammond is successful, and it is 10-34 is your score. Let's take a break, come back in 30 seconds. Cedar Catholic getting the ball back with under 11 minutes to play. Back in 30 on KYNT TV.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Just under 11 minutes left to play. 34-10 is the score. Norfolk Catholic trying to finish up the ball game. They now lead by 24 points in the fourth quarter. 34-10 is your score after a 50-yard touchdown run from Trevin Suckup. A 2-play drive that goes 54 total yards. Into the end zone is the kick, touchback. Cedar Catholic will start at their own 20 with 10:55 to go in the ball game. Once again, this is the final regular season game of the year. Playoffs start next week for Class C2. 2 receivers set. Reifenrath looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket, looking right. Finds Jamison Cotto 5 yards downfield. He takes it for another 4. It's going to be a 9-yard gain on 1st and 10 for Cedar Catholic. Second and 1. Another 9-yard catch and run from Jamison Cotto. 10:25 to go. 34-10 is your score. Norfolk Catholic on top, heavy, late. Whitmire going to the right side. He's got first down yardage in a run of 7 on 2nd and 1. Trojans are now at the 35-yard line in their own territory. Ten minutes to play. 34-10 is your score. Nolan Becker wide to the left. Looks like Keaton Arns wide to the right. Reifenrath takes the snap, running the ball, design quarterback run to the left side. Gets good blocking, and he's going to go for a few here. Taken down after a gain of about 8 or 9 here, depending on the spot. Across the 40-yard line, sitting at around the 44. It's going to be 2nd and 1 after a 9-yard gain from Braden Reifenrath. .9:21 to go in the ball game, 34-10. Shotgun for Reifenrath. Takes the snap at his waist, looking right, throws right. Nearly picked, but he finds Jamison Cotto. Cotto holds on to that ball. Norfolk Catholic had a defensive back lay a hit on the receiver, had a chance at that ball. 1st and 10 for the Trojans. Cotto took a heavy hit there on that one. 34-10. Gain of 3 yards there. And a first down. Reifenrath looking to throw again. Looking left. Finds his man. Short pass again of about 3 yards. Forward progress will give him that. That was Hunter Benson. 2nd and 7 incoming. Second and 7 for the Trojans. 34-10 your score in the 4th quarter. They trail. They're trying to put some points up here. Reifenrath rolling right. Throws. Picked. Norfolk Catholic gets the interception. Tried to throw through a guy. And Aiden Core with the interception. And that one, with 8 minutes to go in a 34-10 ball game, may have been the dagger. Right at midfield is where Norfolk Catholic is going to take over. They're right at the 50-yard line after the Aiden Core interception. The senior, playing in his last regular season football game, going into the playoffs, has won 2 state championships. With the interception. First play for Norfolk Catholic, going to be a run of about 3 here. That was Timmerman. Second and 7, 7:22 to go. 34-10 your score. Handoff, Timmerman again. Timmerman going up, got a first down. 2nd and 7, he takes it for exactly 7. 7 yards for Timmerman in that. And I was just delivered a cheeseburger, and I'm very happy. Thank you very much. 34-10 is your score. Norfolk Catholic on top of Cedar Catholic. Norfolk Catholic taking every second available between plays. Now the official starts counting, and they've got to snap it. They'll give it to one of their running backs. That's Hammond. Going up the middle on 1st and 10. He's got a short gain of about 2. 2 yards for Hammond. 2nd and 8 now incoming for the Knights. 6:22 to go, 34-10 is the score. So 2nd and 8 for Norfolk Catholic. Dropping back to throw now. Rolling to his right is the quarterback. He's going to take off and run this one. Trying to go down inbounds. He will after a first down run. 10 yards on 2nd and 8 for Callan Marshall. Penalty flags on the play. And the way Cedar is reacting, this might be on them. Holding. Defense. Holding on the defense on the quarterback scramble. So Cedar is now being backed up. A holding penalty on the defense. Will walk off an extra 10 yards. With 5:50 to go, Norfolk Catholic now has it at the 21-yard line of Cedar. So a 10-yard run from Callan Marshall, and then another 10 yards on the holding penalty. And Norfolk Catholic gets it at the 21-yard line of Cedar. 34-10, they lead under 5:40 to play. They're going to hand it off to a running back going to his left side. He stiff arms a man to the ground, goes out of bounds on the far sideline. And a flag is down. Another flag. Timmerman on the run there. And I think we're going to have holding on the offense this time. Yep, penalty flag on the offense. So Norfolk Catholic will get backed up now. Erase that run. We'll replay first down. Five minutes and 26 seconds left in this ball game. So replay first down. 1st and 20 now from the 30-yard line. Fullback goes right up the middle. 1-yard gain. 2nd and 19 incoming. So 2nd and 19 here with 5 minutes exactly left in the ball game. Go ahead and stick around for our post-game show from Moody Motors. We'll talk about our Avera player of the game. We'll go over our final stats, take a look at the playoffs, and give you our out-of-town scoreboard as well. All that coming up on that post-game show. Playoffs next week for both of these two teams. Seeding is all that matters in this one. Both teams are 100% in. Marshall going to take off and run this football. He's got a first down. He goes down inbounds. Smart play from the junior quarterback to keep the clock running. Oh, excuse me, that was 3rd and 19. He got 10 yards, but that'll still be 3rd down. After the gain of 10, it'll be 3rd and 9. The stick he got past was the original line of scrimmage. He was on that far side of the field right at the chains, and I thought it was the far one, but that was the first one after the penalty yardage. So 3rd and 9 with under 4 to play now. Another 10-yard run from Callan Marshall. 3rd and 9. Marshall takes the snap, looking to throw. Throws to his right side. He's got a man. Hammond completes that one. A few yards downfield. Hammond taken down at the 15-yard line. Gain of 5. Fourth and 5 for the Knights. 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Norfolk Catholic just trying to take as much time as possible here. I wouldn't be surprised if they called a timeout. as soon as the official starts counting down the seconds and then try and go for it. We'll see what they do, but they are going to take that timeout. It looks like they're not even huddling up to go for a play. So with just under 3 minutes to go, 34-10 is the score of this ball game. Timeouts from Top Crop. We'll take it with them back here in 60 seconds on KYNT TV.
With so many choices for students out there, life can become quite hectic. From choosing the right school to managing your finances, it can be hard to keep it all in check. Bank of Hartington is here to help you take the worry out of your finances. Our free Student Club checking includes all the features and benefits you'll need to start life out on the right path without the worry of hidden fees and charges. So if you're ready to enter that next stage of life, work with a fifth-generation bank who's had their roots planted firmly in Northeast Nebraska since 1934. Contact us today. Bank of Hartington, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
.252 on the clock. Norfolk Catholic just about has this one wrapped up. 34-10 is the score, and they are knocking on the door of more. It's 4th and 5 from the 15-yard line of Cedar Catholic. They are going for this one to try and waste some more clock. Marshall with the pressure on. He's going to go down for a sack. Cedar Catholic, on what will likely be their final defensive stand of the evening, gets the sack to get the ball back to their offense. At the 25-yard line, Marshall dropped back to a 10-yard loss. Cedar Catholic takes over at their own 25. 2 minutes and 47 seconds left to go and 3 timeouts. Cedar Catholic's going to try and drive down the field one final time. Trips right, shotgun, handoff, Cotto. Micah Cotto going to his right. Cotto with a good run, 11 yards for the freshman. .240 and the clock will move. Now, once again, both of these teams are going to be in the playoffs, so even though this game is certainly over, 34-10, Cedar Catholic wants to get some more reps in as they go to the playoffs next week because they've got a big game in coming. They want to get ironed out some of the mistakes that were made tonight and make sure they're ready for next week. A 15-yard catch here for Jamison Cotto. .15 yards from Braden Reifenrath to Jamison Cotto, senior to senior there. Been a good connection the last couple years. 34-10 your score, 2:20 to go. Reifenrath rolling to his right now. Reifenrath looking to throw. Reifenrath under pressure. Might have been picked. Through. Did they say pick? No. Stepped out of bounds. Same exact guy, nearly the same play. It was Aiden Core on the far sideline who grabbed that one, just stepped in front of Jamison Cotto. But he did not come with it in bounds, did not come down with it in bounds. His feet were out of bounds when he landed. He jumped in the air to take that. So Cedar Catholic keeps the ball. 2nd and 10 for the Trojans. 4 receivers set, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Whitmire in the backfield. Reifenrath looking to throw. Rushes on again. He's got to get out of the pocket. Throws deep. Nolan Becker had to bat that one down. It was too high, and there was a safety over the top. He kind of just put a hand up and knocked it to the ground. Third down. 2:01 to go. Once again, stick around for our post-game show. We'll go over all the stats of this one. Take a look at the playoffs next week, give you the out-of-town scoreboard, and give you our Avera player of the game. 3rd and 10, Cedar. Reifenrath finds his check down. It's Micah Cotto. Cotto going to get a short gain here. Actually takes it for a decent one. Gain of 6. Bring up 4th and 4. Across midfield is Cedar Catholic now. Give him 7 there, actually. So 4th and 3 with 1:53 to go. Cotto got out of bounds. The clock stops. Cedar's going for this one. If they don't get it, that will do it for the ball game. Reifenrath takes the snap, looking right. Throws back across his field. It's a running back screen. They've got a first down. Cotto near the 30-yard line. He'll go down at the 32. Cedar Catholic's drive will continue moving with 1:48 to go. The chains move. About a 10-yard gain there. Reifenrath looking to throw again. Nearly sacked. Rolls out of the pocket. Avoids pressure. Throws downfield. Incomplete. 1:32 to go. 2nd and 10 incoming for the Trojans. That was the 19th pass attempt of the ball game for Braden Reifenrath. We'll give you his final stats post-game. He had 71 yards at the half, certainly over 100 in the ball game. Just eyeballing it, I'm guessing he's going to be somewhere around 130. In passing yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception. 34-10 your score. Not a lot of scoring in this second half. We had a 24-10 halftime. 10 points in the second half is all we've seen, all of them from Norfolk Catholic. Going to run another screen this time down the left sideline. Inside of the 25 is Hunter Benson. Give him 12 yards. th pass attempt of the evening for Reifenrath by my count. Benson goes down out of bounds. It'll stop the clock with 1:26 to go. 34-10 is your score. Reifenrath in the gun, drops back to throw again. Blitzer comes at him. He finds Cotto, his outlet. Cotto takes that one for another first down, and we're going to have 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. 11-yard catch and run for Micah Cotto on the check down. 1st and goal from the 10. 1:15 to go in the 4th quarter. 34-10 your score. Cedar trying to tack on some late points and go into the playoffs with a little bit of momentum. Timeout taken by Norfolk Catholic. Our final timeout of the ball game likely. We'll take it with them. Back here in 30 seconds on KYNT TV.
Happy harvest, farmers! If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hartington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
1 minute and 13 seconds is all that remains in this ball game. It's 34-10 is your score. Cedar Catholic trying to put on a late touchdown to go into the playoffs with a little bit of offensive momentum. This game, the final score is yet to be determined. Norfolk Catholic is going to take this one with 1 minute 13 to go and a 24-point advantage. But Cedar Catholic trying to do one final thing with their offense in the regular season. You want to go into the playoffs with as much momentum as you can muster. And a 4th quarter drive, and the final time you touch it, can give you some of that. 1:13 to go, 34-10. Reifenrath drops the ball on the snap, picks it back up, throws to the end zone, picked. Interception. Ball game. Norfolk Catholic has ended this one. Second interception of the ball game for Reifenrath. 34-10 is your score. 1 minute and 9 seconds to go. Norfolk Catholic will have to kneel it down twice. Norfolk Catholic lines up, victory formation. Callan Marshall, the starting quarterback, takes a knee, and the clock starts moving. Make sure to stick around for that post-game show again. We're going to go over the stats of this one, go over our out-of-town scoreboard, as well as give you our player of the game. One more knee, and this will be in the books. We'll take one final break here of 2 minutes. We'll take a 2-minute break. We'll come back and give you a one-shot post-game. We'll wrap it up here in just a couple of seconds. Norfolk Catholic has to snap it one final time.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your...
We are finished. Norfolk Catholic wins this ball game. 34-10 is your final score. 34-10 over Hartington-Cedar Catholic. Let's go ahead and take that final break now. 2 minutes, we'll come back with our post-game show.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
So, you need a new vehicle. What's the best vehicle for you? Where do you get financing? What's your trade worth? Answer all these questions and more at BillionAuto.com. You can compare 16 new car brands and thousands of used vehicles, all in the palm of your hand at BillionAuto.com. Plus, estimate the trade value of your vehicle in 2 easy steps. It's car buying made easy. Apply for credit pre-approval at BillionAuto.com. All applications accepted, not all approved.
With so many choices for students out there, life can become quite hectic. From choosing the right school to managing your finances, it can be hard to keep it all in check. Bank of Hartington is here to help you take the worry out of your finances. Our free Student Club checking includes all the features and benefits you'll need to start life out on the right path without the worry of hidden fees and charges. So if you're ready to enter that next stage of life, work with a fifth-generation bank who's had their roots planted firmly in Northeast Nebraska since 1934. Contact us today. Bank of Hartington, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, let's go ahead and finish up this broadcast with our post-game show for Moody Motors. If you're looking for that newer pre-owned vehicle, check out the inventory at moodymotors.com or stop out to Moody Motors in Niobrara. Only 10 points in the second half total for both teams, all of them by Norfolk Catholic. This was a 24-10 halftime, 34-10 final. Norfolk Catholic will go in the playoffs as the undefeated #1 seed. It has been over 2 seasons since they have lost a football game. The 2021 state championship was the last game this Norfolk Catholic team has lost, and they have just completed their 3rd undefeated regular season straight. 3 straight undefeated regular seasons for this Norfolk Catholic Knights program. Head coach Jeff Beller is just doing something historic and incredible in Norfolk right at the moment. Both teams will be in the playoffs. Both teams will have high seeds, and both teams have high aspirations for the playoffs as well. I'm looking forward to seeing what these two have got in store. Now for our final stats, brought to you by Christensen Well, built on over 50 years of experience in the water well drilling industry and the geology of northeast Nebraska, southeast South Dakota, and northwest Iowa. We'll start it off with the road team, Norfolk Catholic. Trevin Suckup ended up with 111 yards on the ground on 15 carries with 2 touchdowns. Timmerman ended up with 64 yards on the ground on 11 carries. 11 yards from Yostin on 2 carries. Ended up with Brockhouse had 1 carry for 11 yards. Hammond had 24 yards on 7 carries. Marshall, since sacks count against, ended up with 10 total rushing yards today. Callan Marshall, the quarterback, went final passing stats, 13 of 17 for 110 yards, 1 touchdown, no picks. That touchdown went to Max Hammond for 8 yards. He had that 1 touchdown, 6 total receptions for 44 yards. Kelly had 48 yards receiving. Timmerman had 26. Go to Hartington-Cedar's side. Whitmire ended up with 34 yards rushing on 8 carries, 104 yards on the ground from Braden Reifenrath on 7 carries. Micah Cotto had 29 yards on the ground on 5 carries, and 2 from Hochstein as well. Converted a 3rd down, did Brady Hochstein. Reifenrath, final stats, throwing the football. He ended up with 167 yards, did have 2 interceptions in the ball game, no touchdowns. For receiving stats, 51 yards for Jamison Cotto. Nolan Becker had 45 yards, one of the first plays of the ball game that was. I think the second play of the game is what it ended up being. Lecker ended up 10 receiving yards on 2 catches. Whitmire had 8 on 2. Arns had 18 off 1 catch. That's Keaton Arns. Hunter Benson had 15 yards off 2 catches. And Micah Cotto ended up with 28 receiving yards in this ball game. That's your final stats. Now we'll go to our out-of-town scoreboard, see if we can give you updates. There's a couple games that have gone final, couple games still rolling. Aquinas Catholic beats Decatur Herman 51-7. Archbishop Bergen and Arlington are fighting at the moment, 14-12, 11 minutes left in the 4th. Archbishop Bergen leading. Number 4, Battle Creek leads Ponca with 2 minutes to go, 45-20. Number 2, Bishop Newman leads number 9, Raymond Central, 41-27, under a minute left to go. And finally, Oakland Craig is leading West Point Beamer, 35-20, with 5 minutes left in that ball game. That's your out-of-town scoreboard. Finally, our Avera player of the game, moving health forward. Avera. For Cedar Catholic today, your Cedar Catholic Trojan player of the game will be Micah Cotto. He was really putting in the work there. Obviously, in a game like this where it was defensive slugfest for Norfolk Catholic, you don't see it on the offensive side as much, but Cotto had a couple of checkdowns that he was able to make something out of nothing. Get some good yardage there. He had 29 yards on the ground and 28 yards through the air. Micah Cotto will be your Avera player of the game as a freshman. Norfolk Catholic will go into the playoffs as the 1 seed. Cedar Catholic will follow. Their seeding will be determined. They obviously lost here. They were number 3. They're going to drop, but they will not drop very far because the loss was to the number 1 team. So in seed points, you won't drop too badly. We'll see what their final seed ends up being, and we'll see where we are next week. I'm excited to find out myself. That's going to do it for our broadcast today. Thank you to Grady back at the studio holding things down. Thank you to Scott here in Hartington for helping us get this on air. Final score, 34-10, Norfolk Catholic over Cedar Catholic. Number 1 over number 3 in the final week of the regular season. And now it's time for playoffs. My name is Tehl Tanner. This has been our KYNT Northeast Nebraska Game of the Week. Let's finish things up. Thank you very much for listening. We'll see you next week.
You've been listening to the Northeast Nebraska High School Football Game of the Week on KYM-TV. This broadcast has been a presentation of Top Crop, Security Bank, BillionAuto.com, Moody Motors, the Bank of Hartington, Avera, Mount Marty University, the Explorers Credit Union, and Christensen Well and Irrigation. Join us again next Friday for another Nebraska Game of the Week on KYM-TV.